You are listening to Tomes of the Chaos Bard.
Welcome back, Tomies, to Tomes of the Chaos Bard. I am DM Dave, and to the left we have...
Henley.
Boudreaux.
Tuck.
Oh, and Fenrir.
It is a little off because Evan is joining us for this round.
Hi, guys.
He is back. But who will he play?
Let me go.
Just Evan.
It's just Evan right now. He is my co-DM for this session.
Oh, shoot.
Spoilers, guys. I didn't know
resign.
about that till just now.
I resign. I'm out of here. Okay, but a joke for you guys before we get started. What do sweet potatoes wear to bed?
Yammies?
Yammies!
Sorry. Yeah. I think that was one of my
Last time, the group is heading to Mapleshire. But before they go, Azil tells Fenrir that the whites that he is traveling with, they are part of Cloth Dez's group. Delvin hears this and finds out more about Cloth Dez, and that Cloth Dez was taken by a large vulture-like crow that dwelt deep within the forest. As they traveled only a day away from Mapleshire, the group rescues a very scared and worn-out tabaxi that was being chased by goblins. Who is this tabaxi? Where did they come from? Why are they here?
Cotton Eye Joe.
And what will the group do with them? Let's find out. So, you guys have tied up this creature, and as you can see, that the creature, some of its skin, it's very well covered. It has kind of like wrappings around its face and whatnot. But the skin that it is showing, it's showing puffs of gray and white fur. Where there is fur, it's very lush, very full, thick fur. However, there are many spots where it seems like some accident has happened where there's a lot of bald spots where you see the pink skin underneath. You have tied up this creature, and you have healed the creature as well a little bit, and the creature seems to be waking up slowly. What do you do?
What does the cat say?
Just becoming.
No, that's what the fox says.
Just becoming conscious. So not saying anything, but you can see the creature starting to move around a little bit.
We have her tied up and everything, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
She is tied up.
Henley will look to Fenrir, who's sort of the active talking leader. Excuse me? Just kidding. Sorry.
Surprise.
Fenrir turn around and look behind him.
You've probably seen her do this several times with Roscoe.
Yeah.
Looking to you.
It'd been funny if I was right behind you, be like, "Wah."
No, so Fenrir will, I guess, not like shake her, but like shake her like a little bit to be like kind of like help her wake up. Trying to get her to wake up a little bit to like talk to her and figure out, who she is. Why were there goblins chasing her? Is somebody after her? Is she after us? Because that's his biggest fear right now, is the rumors that an assassin was coming to hunt the party, more specifically Henley. And so he wants to know, is that this person? And so he will shake her a little bit and be like, hey.
Boudreaux, did you want to do something beforehand?
Yeah, but it's not important.
Oh.
So Boudreaux goes to his side to get some water,
Okay.
but his gourd is not there. So now he is pondering how he's gonna get. I've gotten water before. I want to get him her water.
Yeah, you kind of subconsciously reach down to your gourd. Gourd's not there, but you do have a water skin
Okay, good.
that you can walk over. So yeah, Fenrir's waking up the creature, getting her more conscious, and Boudreaux walks over with a water skin, correct? Okay.
I was already there, but yeah.
Henley doesn't have her bow drawn, but she has an arrow nocked, just prepared in case it is the person we think it is.
Okay. And then her tying up. Hands tied behind the back, hands tied up front, feet tied. How did you tie her?
Hog tied.
So feet and heads together?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I needed to know.
Fenrir did a really good job. He was very...
It was a really high score. Really high score, guys. Really high roll.
I think he rolled really high. Okay. So she's waking up. She's slowly waking up. You can see as she like opens her eyes and looks like fear just on her eyes. And then, her trying to move, can't move. And she just looking around at everybody.
We are not here to hurt you. Yet.
No, we're not here to hurt you. Are you okay?
I would be better if you untied me.
No.
Where are the goblins?
We got them. Yeah.
Tick just looks down at himself.
We scared them off.
Thank you, but there is no reason to tie me.
Are you an assassin?
No, why would I be? What?
Do you
What
know Yolinks?
No.
Why would just because they're the same type of thing does not mean that's he? Where are you? Where are you?
I am a tabaxi.
No, okay. He, she, they, what?
I am female.
Oh, thank you. She knows everybody else. Not every goblin knows every goblin. But, Henry, do you know other people? Do you know
Were
other
you
humans?
a slave in Dangal?
Yes, but we were able to escape a long time ago. Me and my party, they were killed by the goblins, and I escaped. I am just humble acrobat. Yes.
I would like to roll to see if I believe her.
Okay, roll an insight. Everybody can kind of roll some kind of insight if they would like.
Henley doesn't believe her.
Fair enough.
Boudreaux also offers water, but she can't take it herself. So if she accepts, he'll pour it for her with her.
Okay. She'll accept the water.
I got an 8.
Fenrir got an 8.
12.
Boudreaux got a 12.
Insight, you said?
Insight, yes. Yes.
On D&D Beyond, you know how if it has the dot, that means you add, it's filled in.
Proficient in it.
But is the number on the side already?
Yes.
Okay,
already-
so I just got it. Okay, cool. We're good.
Correct.
It's a
Thank you.
19.
19. Okay. Tick, you're having a hard time believing her. Because goblins, though they like to just attack, they don't necessarily just attack random things unless there's some kind of value there. So unless her party had something really valuable that the goblins knew, they wouldn't have attacked a small party of travelers, as in
Right.
their acrobats and stuff like that.
Right.
Fenrir, you're kind of inclined to believe her. Just the tone of voice and the way she's acting. And then Boudreaux. Yeah, you're kind of believing her.
Cool.
Any other questions for the lady?
Why are you lying?
Why would I lie about something like this?
Because goblins just don't... Okay, goblins, most goblins, not me, he says and looks at Henley, will not just randomly attack for no reason. Did you have something really expensive that they really wanted? Did you have a bounty on your heads? Did you... You're lying. I know my culture, I know my people, they would not just do that, especially groups. No, maybe one or two random that have no brains, but not a lot of them. Why are you lying?
I am not lying. Why would I lie by such things?
Because there's something you want to keep secret, obviously. Duh.
Does she have any belongings?
She has some belongings, yes.
Are they on her?
She has like a little satchel next to her, on her.
I'm going to look through your things.
Why do you need to look through my things? Just let me go.
Henley just starts looking through the pack.
Where you going?
I was just traveling to Avalon for possibly work with my kin. And you quit touching my stuff.
No, keep touching her stuff. There's something she doesn't want you to see, Henley.
Do I find any, that would symbolize that she is an assassin of any kind?
You find a couple vials of unmarked things,
Okay.
liquids.
But Drigda did say she likes to use poisons. Yeah. Okay.
Who like to use poisons?
The lioness.
There is some daggers as well, throwing daggers.
Okay. Henley will take out the vials and show them to Fenrir. I'm like, Drigda did say she likes to use poisons. Do you want to identify these, Boudreaux?
Oh, you want me to look at them?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see. He grabs them. And he opens the cork.
Okay.
Takes a sniff. If it smells like nothing, he will take a tiny drop and lick it. Yum, yum.
Lick it. Okay, roll me.
Like,
Yeah. Roll me a medicine check.
dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay. You are getting different kind of tastes and stuff like that. You know this is poison that is meant to go like the way... Yeah, we're just going to roll with it. It's more to go on darts or knives or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
It's sticky, maybe, to go, so it sticks to darts.
It's very sticky, very tar-like. And it's kind of a poison that would kind of just knock somebody out.
Boudreaux would know stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it's not the same. And so he
And that's why I'm giving you more information, yeah.
Yeah. So Boudreaux pulls out his wax stick that he has darts. Yeah, you remember that? Yeah.
Blow dart.
His gun, his dart gun.
You have a blowgun, yes.
Yes.
Stick.
But I don't think at this point, I don't think he would have any darts left.
You'd have
You've
darts.
never used it.
Oh, fine.
Maybe once.
Okay.
Yeah, you have some darts.
Okay, cool. He's like, oh, I know what this is, as he like waves his stick around.
I don't understand what you're talking about.
Oh, no more lying from you, no more.
I don't understand.
What is it then?
That's some old medicine that my ancestors made to help with wounds.
Oh, you want to drink some then? Yeah?
Rub it on her wounds.
Seems you have healed my wound, so I will not need it.
Oh, we'll just try some then.
I'll give her one. You try it then.
Here, and he's handed like
We found
Her
you
hands are
out.
tied. She can't grab it.
he's like trying to slowly putting it to her lips, tauntingly.
And she's like just avoiding.
What don't you want? Some.
It is not to be drank.
Here, let me see some of that. This wound on their back is still not fully healed.
Well, don't actually do it. And he like pulls it away from Fenrir.
No, let me see it.
No. It
All right,
hurts.
now you just heal her, or he heal
And
her,
are
or
both
she heal
vials
her.
that?
Yes, both vials are the same. Man.
Okay, again.
It's poison, okay? Look, we don't. He corks it. We don't. You no.
What is your name?
My name is Persia.
Where are you from?
From a long land I was taking as a young cub. From Catalia. A long foreign place. I was kidnapped as a child to entertain your kind.
So you've traveled this land?
Yes, after my escape from Dengal.
You're so lying. Okay, maybe not about escaping. I believe that you probably escaped from somewhere. But you're such a liar. You're a bad liar.
Why would I lie? I am at your mercy. Why would I lie about things?
To try and get away and save your own skin or whatever fur is left. Not, duh. Why are you freaking out Henley going through your things to make sure that everything's okay before we let you go? Goblins just don't attack for no reason, and you're such a liar.
Your bag is full of daggers and poison.
It's not poison. And it's self-protection.
Okay,
And I
okay.
would not like people going through my things just as much as you would not like people going through yours.
If we hadn't found anything suspicious, we would have let you go. But this is enough evidence to prove you are an assassin.
Boudreaux looks at himself like, Am I an assassin?
Am I an assassin now?
That's kind of why I was going,
A lying assassin.
as the assassin of the group.
I mean, okay, for real, Henley, to poison is suspicious. The knives can be for self-protection. Have you seen her? She obviously needed it. But you're still lying, and I'm gonna believe that the shaman, the person who prays to somebody and is able to tell what things are good and what things are not good for your body, even though sometimes his food is questionable. We'll talk about this later. Whether this is poisons or not, and he says it's poison, not medicine. So if he's putting this on your body for medicine, no wonder you has no fur.
Look, should we kill her and just move on?
No.
Okay. As somebody who's supposed to be able to kill people and like it, well, not really like it, but I'm really, really good at it.
What did she do
Stop.
when I said that? Because I want to know what her facial reaction when I said that.
Roll me an insight.
Why are you just jumping to kill people?
17.
Okay. There's a glint of like, oh crap, in her eye. And you see her like really fidgeting with the ropes down at her things. And you start to see also that some of the frays on the rope are breaking.
Okay.
As she's rubbing her claws against them.
Okay, he's going to, because she's hogtied, right? And she's trying to get loose.
Feet and tied, yeah.
Okay, so
Feet and hands tied together.
he will take another rope and tie her knees
Okay.
together, as well as he wants to tie her arms, because he wants to try to get her free to help her walk.
I think
Okay.
I'm going to stop you.
Okay.
Boudreaux stops you. What? Who cares? Just let her go.
Not if she's after us. We don't know who she is. We obviously don't trust her, right? Like,
I mean, but
she's got poison and knives, and who knows if she truly is the assassin that's tracking us or not. Like, so we just can't let her go.
well, let her go. If she attacks us, then But then, if she just run away, like okay, bye.
That's why I was just trying to figure
Keep
out why
the
she's lying.
poisons, Boudreaux. Boudreaux.
Oh. Yeah, sure. I guess I'm gonna take these. I guess, and then so he sticks them like gently in his bag with his other poisons.
Look,
His spice belts.
All right. At this stage, Fenrir's going to sit on her.
Okay.
Fenrir, you're an idiot! Oh my gosh, you know she's got natural weapons, right? Look at her, she's stupid. Okay, look, I don't really care if you go free or not. I just want to know why you're lying. That's all. I don't care about the rest of it. You go wherever you want. We got a big thing we're supposed to be doing, remember? Revenge. But if you're not going to hurt us, then I don't care. You do whatever you want. I meet them here. I'm make the one that's sitting on you heal you some more because I tell him or I punch him in the face. It's fine. Let's just do a thing.
The only one worth hurting is the ranger.
Okay, well, you know what? I don't really like the ranger either, but she's better than somebody who just goes to kill for no reason.
You talk about things, people that kill for no reason. Goblins are one of those, but also those in Dengal, and also the one that is called Yo Lynx.
Okay, well, you, look, okay,
Well, keep talking.
you is not a very nice
You
person.
mentioned about my scars. He is responsible for them.
Ooh.
That was an accident.
It was no accident. He only wanted to free himself. Left the rest of us to die.
Oh my gosh. Okay, look, you guys do whatever you want with her. Just, but Henley stated this. You might want to back up just a little bit because obviously she wants to kill you. Let's not do that.
So why are
I
you...
do not want to kill her.
Who wants to kill her?
Lord Dak and the Duke want her. And if I want my revenge on Yo Lynx, I must bring them Henley Thornton.
And you need revenge.
On Yo Lynx for leaving me to die. We were promised to be mates, and he left me.
He thought you were dead.
He is the one who killed us. Attempted to, anyways.
That was an accident.
More lies that he feeds.
Where am I standing in regards to her?
Where would you like to be standing?
Behind her, or like to the side of her a little bit.
Okay. Because how she is, since she's hogtied, and Fenrir just sat on her.
He doesn't want her to get away.
I find her that she's laying on her side, with her hands and feet tied together, and Fenrir's probably like sitting on her hip.
Yeah, I'd definitely be like sitting on her hip, like almost having her hands, like me holding her hands as well. Like I know I said a second ago, like tying the rope, but
Yeah.
since Boudreaux stopped me, he just doesn't want her to get away. And like at this stage, he thinks she's the assassin, and so he's smart enough to know that like she's gonna have tricks up her sleeve. So it's like I'm just trying to get her to stop trying to get away until we figure out what we're gonna do.
Okay. So yeah, that's what situation.
I would like to step up behind her then, pull out my dagger, and put it to her neck.
Okay.
So,
And sorry, and say,
you can go and have whatever type of revenge you want, unless you hurt the human, and then you dead.
I need to bring her alive.
Okay, you can die.
and I want to try and slit her throat.
Okay.
Can I stop that?
The knife was already there, and to try and stop something that's already there,
But I have a thing.
let's see how fast you are. And it depends on what thing. And since she is down, your attack can be advantaged.
Yes. Mine's a bonus action.
Okay, you got to give me more information than that.
He's a hold person.
What is it?
Sanctuary.
Okay.
Spell time.
Okay.
You ward a creature within range against attack. Until the spell ends, any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or harmful spell must first make a wisdom saving throw, and then if they fail, I have more info.
I don't know if Boudreaux would necessarily be quick enough to stop. One, you don't know Tick well enough whether Tick's going to actually do it or not. So I don't know if you'd have necessarily thing planned to do it, to stop. What'd you get, Tick?
21.
Okay.
You could have Boudreaux roll to see how quick he is. But at disadvantage.
You're fine.
Make me... Okay, I like that idea. But it is going to be at disadvantage, and you're going to have to beat 21. That's your DC.
Gross.
Oh, no.
21.
And you will use your spell modifier is wisdom, correct?
Yeah.
Your spell. That's what you'll be using. So you'll add your
Modifier?
wisdom modifier to whatever roll.
Just
But
your
it is
spell say, yeah. Your spell mod.
Mm-hmm. But you got to get higher than 21 at disadvantage.
I did.
Okay.
13.
Unfortunately, Boudreaux, you are not quick enough. And the creature is dead.
I stabilize the creature.
Okay.
Right?
Are you using any chaos points to do this?
Oh my gosh. What if I have a spell? That's a thing, right?
It is, but
Spare the dying.
which works with, like, read me the spell.
You touch a living creature
Okay, they're dead.
that
so it
has
doesn't
0
count.
hit points. Okay.
But with NPCs, they don't get any bonuses unless you're going to use your chaos points.
Okay,
Which
I
you do
have-
have 3 chaos points if you would like to
I
use
have
it.
another idea.
Okay.
He's literally giving you an option. And
One second. What if I use necromancy? As in life transcendence. And I give some of my own life healing. It's healing
Okay.
to it.
Read the spell.
Read me the spell.
Spell time. Life transcendence. You sacrifice some of your health to mend another creature's injuries. You take 4d8 necrotic damage, which can be reduced in any way, and one creature of your choice that you can see within range regains a number of hit points equal to twice the blah blah necromantic damage. Okay, but
Okay, twice the damage.
sorry. Twice
I
the
missed-
necromantic you take.
Okay, so you roll a 48
Mhm.
and subtract that from you,
Yeah,
and they get double that?
I think. Yeah.
read it again.
I'm like, that's a pretty cool spell.
You sacrifice some of your health to mend another creature's injuries. You take 4d8 necrotic damage, which can't be reduced in any way, and one creature of your choice that you can see within range regains a number of hit points equal to twice the necrotic damage you take.
Interesting.
But I'm going to fight against myself here.
Okay.
That's healing,
Mm-hmm.
not
Revival.
reviving. So
Technically, you could do it, and she could still be dead.
it is up to
That-
you.
It's still going to need chaos points to do it.
Fine. Chaos points it is.
And they still got to roll a D20. So they got to get a 10 or a higher. Because this gives them a free save. Yes.
Can we roll the chaos points before I decide which spell I use? And I only say that because I was going to use...
That's what I was going to do.
I think what she's asking, and correct me if I'm wrong, she's committed to the chaos points.
Yes.
She wants to roll the d20, and then if she succeeds on the d20 roll, then can she choose what spell she's using? Or do we need to determine prior to the d20 roll what spell she's using?
Because you won't know the answer to the D20. Because when I roll it to everybody else, you don't know until you check them.
Okay, so no, I can't decide.
Correct.
Okay. Okay, then I've got to character think here. If anyone wants to help me.
Nope.
So,
Okay.
so Tick has slit her throat.
I will brainstorm with you.
What do you need? Like, talk it through. Like,
Yeah.
what's going to help you?
I
What
know.
do you need from
I'm
us?
getting there. You guys just keep talking. No, you're fine.
What is the outcome? No, just kidding.
Okay. David said earlier, I don't know Tick very well. I don't think I would have actually thought that you would have killed this thing. So I probably wouldn't want to heal. I probably would have just done as if he was going to take damage. So that means I wouldn't use Life Transcendence, but I would still do the other one.
Like healing word, even maybe.
No, I would have done Sanctuary.
Sanctuary.
So, but I'll use my chaos points still.
'Kay.
So, Did you use Sanctuary? It didn't work, and now you're using Chaos Points?
I don't know if
Does that make
chaos
sense?
points are not.
Well, Sanctuary just gives her resistance
Mm-hmm.
after the fact, though.
So I would
No, it
have
makes
to.
it-
I
if-
would have to roll and see if they.
To be harmed again,
Harmed again.
Yeah.
Yes.
they have to make a saving throw to harm them again.
Yes. So your spell would still go through, so if Tick decides to attack again,
Sanctuary is now
then
on.
Sanctuary is on.
Mhm.
However, that doesn't help the creature at all.
Yeah, but I didn't know that it was gonna.
I know. I'm just letting you know
Yeah.
that the creature is still dying, dead. Are you going to use your 3 chaos points
Yes.
to give her a saving throw?
Yes.
Okay.
Also, I have to do this sanctuary.
Yeah, thank you. It was playing in my head.
Okay, here's the roll then. So you're at 0 chaos points now.
So do we know that that's what's happening?
No.
Boudreaux could have said
we
some...
probably see the spell sanctuary, like some sort of light or whatnot, protecting the lioness now, and the lioness is lying there dead.
And that's how she remains.
Oh, okay.
I'm good. Spell throw.
She is motionless.
I want to check for a pulse.
There is no pulse.
I am going to wipe my knife off, my dagger off, and say, "Well, now that that's done, does anybody want any of her stuff?" Oh wait, hold on, wait. Is that one of those? No, is this allowed if we go through her things? Because this was not allowed before.
Look. And Boudreaux is. I think you could see that Boudreaux is pretty angry. Boudreaux's first gonna check the pulse as well.
No pulse.
Got it. Boudreaux looks to Tick, very angry looking. He's like, "You do whatever you want, but don't just kill just 'cause." Yeah.
I didn't kill just because. He threatened to take Henley. You guys like Henley. I'm not killing just
You know,
because.
I know you weren't there, but the last person that was meant to capture and take us somewhere evil ended up being real nice, and we're actually going to go meet him at some point. And I know you weren't there, but I need to leave because I'm very mad.
Okay.
And he walks away.
Okay. Okay. Why do I always do the wrong thing?
Henley is just stunned silence, like Tick just protected her. But
Right.
he's a goblin.
Welcome to Tomes of the Chaos Bard Mid-Show Break. I am Rupert Bumpkin. Thank you for listening to Tomes of the Chaos Bard. If you wish to support us, visit us on ko-fi.com/Tomes of the Chaos Bard, where you may become a member of our Ko-Fi. There, you can receive special content, such as post-shows, DM deep dives, and exclusive merchandise, such as t-shirts and keychains. There, you may also donate to the Feed the Cast funds, a special way to thank them by buying them dinner for the night. Yum, yum! Other ways you can support us is by sharing us with your friends and family and on social media. Spreading the word about the Tomes of the Chaos Bard is a huge help, and we thank you for your help. Another way you can support us is through 5-star reviews. And with every 5-star review, Solemn the Chaos Bard will give you a shout-out on our Solemn's columns. So stay tuned for those. That is all, folks, and back to the show.
I'm going to take her daggers.
Okay. She has 4 daggers.
Great. Can I roll to see if there's anything else?
Go ahead and roll me an investigation check.
Thinking face.
16.
Okay, roll me a D. Hold on a second.
Isn't it a D12?
Give me a second. Okay, yeah. Roll me 2 d12s.
Ten and a 7.
Okay, for your 10, you find a piece of white silk with hairs braided with hairs. Braideth?
Do you want-
Braideth?
Do you want me to read it?
Breadth. Breedeth? Breeds? I'm guessing it's some special way of weaving, because it's copper wire tracings lined with religious tenets.
Yeah.
In other words, it's a second-level paladin spell scroll. And then you said 7?
Yes.
This one is a stoppered flask made with hardened leather, reeking of wet fur. Your character doesn't know this, but it is a potion of animal friendship.
What's that description again?
It reeks
Flask.
of wet fur.
A stopped flask of hardened.
So Fenrir is somewhat relieved at what just happened, but he's still like not sure. Like Zeb was all for that because that's what he would want to do, but Fenrir was like, although he's snapped before, but he just wasn't sure. But now that she's dead, he wants to summon his mage hand and he's going to start digging a grave.
Oh, okay. I imagine you guys probably have some kind of shovels or something like that. Even to dig yourself a little hole for the potty.
Are you kidding? My character has never.
This whole time.
I
been
imagine
holding
we
it
have
in.
something like a little pick or
Yeah.
So,
pick
even
shovel
if it's-
thing.
Yeah, even if it's just one of his daggers, like just bringing it up and then the mage hand's coming in and helping
Henley
him
will
carry
help
out
you.
the dirt.
Okay.
and-
Henley comes over and helps you.
They just
Yes.
normal daggers.
Yes, they're just normal daggers.
Throwing. Yeah.
Throwing daggers, yeah. Which most...
Yeah.
Yes.
Boudreaux is praying.
Okay.
Very angry prayer. You know what kind of prayer I'm talking about? Yeah. One of those kind of prayers. And I only tell you in case there's a stupid man in my brain or something.
Funny you should mention that.
Yeah.
So, as you go off, Boudreaux, and do your angry prayer, yes, you do feel a presence come kind of in your mind approach you. And as you kind of, in your mind, right, this is all in your mind, you're imagining this thing, but as you kind of, in your mind, turn towards Qualkek, he seems more defined. Where in the past he was more shadowy, maybe slight gray colors, misty, but now you're actually seeing some form of lizard folk, and his colors are now more bright. That was interesting.
Gundas, get him out of my head. I don't want him.
What angers you?
I don't want him. I just wanted to not have more death. I just want people to live and be happy.
Isn't it part of our culture that when something dies, they will have another chance at life?
Yeah. Oh, Gundas. I was hoping we wouldn't have to kill people. I didn't do it, but that don't make it right.
If you can't handle such a minimal death, then how can you ever think you can save my people?
Because I'm not gonna kill willy-nilly for no reason. Get out of my prayer.
He just smiles. You still have much to learn. If
Yeah,
you wish
and what
to
is it
wield
you've
my
learned
power.
that made it so that they didn't take the people in the first place? Hmm?
Very well. And he fades.
Wait, no, I want answers now. I want to know why you weren't able to help us. Why you didn't? What did you do? Hmm?
I escaped barely with my life, and to take revenge, I am the one who created the were creatures. To taint the goblin hordes with their own poison, making them monsters as they would be, and have them self-destruct from the inside.
But they're gonna die once they become monsters?
Once they become the monsters, their inner monsters, they would take out themselves and eventually die.
But then those creatures are just killing other people. You
Killing
created a monster.
The goblins, wiping out their whole race.
Oh my. But they aren't just infecting goblins.
They wouldn't be if I would have had more time before I was killed.
Well,
But
Is
they
there-
could be still, with your help.
but I have a friend, Goblin. I think.
It's only a matter of time before they turn on you.
Yeah, starting to see that.
They just killed willy-nilly after the goblin said that goblins do not kill for fun.
Yeah,
And yet, they did.
they did.
Stop
no,
twisting
they're-
it, David.
They're getting it. Oh.
Be cautious of that one. Be wary. Goblins are not to be trusted. They are the ones who took our kind.
Yeah. Well, who can I trust? I can't trust Finny. I can't trust Tick. Dad. Me.
You're not there.
You can trust me.
But you are also kind of mean to me.
And for that, I apologize. There's been a lot of time to think as I've been able to witness your actions. You are not to trust anyone. They are only there for their own ambitions. We must save my people.
But you didn't finish your apology.
You have gotten it,
But why are you sorry?
as you said. I have been unusually cruel to you.
Yeah. He gives a motion of almost like, yeah, keep going.
Don't push your luck.
Boudreaux actually smiles. he thinks that's funny.
Be cautious. I am here for whenever you need. We are close. Be mindful of Fenrir. Be mindful of Tick. They are not your friends.
But what about Henley?
Her role in this story is not yet written. She is fleety. She seems one of rage. She could be useful.
But what about the fact that you know how we were talking to that guy, the Lazarine, and he's
Not to be trusted.
yeah, I agree. Amen. But
And the period's over.
Your minutes are up.
Please insert more faith for me.
Whoa.
Good thing this isn't a real prayer. But Henley said that she was willing to sacrifice me so that we could go in there. And if we don't make it, it's my fault, and he's gonna come after me. So, I mean, I don't think I should trust her either.
That is very true. Very observant, Boudreaux.
Oh, thank you.
Very observant.
That's not what Henley meant.
Why are you trying to make him a Sith? Knock it off!
It's got cookies.
Chocolate chip cookies.
But unfortunately, until we find other means, they are the ones we are stuck with.
I could leave. We could go right now.
You are not ready. You must attune more to the staff's power.
Well, tell me. I'll do it. How do I do it?
You must spend time meditating on the staff. With my help, you'll be able to unlock more with it. So in time, if another person that you care about is on death's door, you may be able to save them.
Amen.
I know your heart was to save this creature that Tick has killed. I can help you so that won't happen again.
I like it.
I don't.
I do want that. I want that kind of power. I want to save people.
Through the power of Kundas, it is possible.
No.
Yeah.
Through the power of friendship, David!
I want to
This
save.
is friendship. They're bonding.
Not that type of friendship. We're talking about little ponies here.
I want to save people. That's what I want to do. I want to heal them and not make them into. I want to make them happy and like Lila Garatha. I want to help her, and I want to get the needle, and I want to make her happy. Them happy.
And through the power of Kundas, it is possible.
Yeah, it is possible. Unlike that Lazarine, he don't think so.
In the meantime, spend time with the staff.
Let's do it right now. I'm ready.
Meditate.
I'm ready.
Good.
Boudreaux! WWLD, what would Lila do?
And I think that's where we'll end it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for listening to Tomes of the Chaos Bard. Big shout out to D.A. Nichols for writing our songs and music for this podcast. If you'd like to check out her TTRPG, give her some support at drivethroughrpg.com. Shields of Power is her TTRPG. Also, special thanks to Coltrane Compositions for remastering our song. If you'd like to check out more of his stuff and add it to your TTRPG table, your gaming table, check him out at coltranecompositions.com. Also, special thanks to Realmwalker, freesound.org, Monument Studios, and Tabletop Audio for additional songs and music. And we have a Feed Your Cast shout out for this episode with the name of Kill You Dead.
Is it poison?
No,
We'll
it's
have
a
to find
dagger.
out during this next lunch break. He has graciously donated to Feed the Cast, and he is kind of sponsoring our meal for tonight. So thank you so much, Kill You Dead.
And we're having baked potatoes in honor of Roscoe.
Yeah. And they're blue. No, just kidding.
Womp womp.
Okay, again, thank you guys for listening. I am DM Dave, and to the right I have
Fenrir.
Tick.
Boudreaux.
And Henley.
And until next time, we unroll the scroll to tell the tale. Bye!